Tim Walz was fine answering questions about fried food and, the county fair. I think it was maybe the state fair that he was at. But as soon as one tough question got in there, he literally could not answer it at all. Check it out.
Governor, how are you feeling?
What's your reaction to the 6 hostages being found dead in Gaza?
All right. Thanks, everybody.
It's insulting. I didn't play the whole clip, but that was like the 5th question that was asked. The first 4 were about the state fair, which is fine. He was at it, whatever. Then a journalist actually asked a real question, and his handlers told him to step out. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz run from any policy-related question. This is just the status quo for them at this point. Everyone knows it, especially one, by the way. This is really interesting. They're very complacent in this one because they are on the far left part of the Democrat Party that is not pro-Israel, compared to, Joe Biden. I think this is one of actually the biggest discrepancies between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. This is the party, by the way, that immediately they condemned Israel for when Hamas executed the American hostages. If you didn't hear, over the weekend, Hamas killed the American hostages. And again, the Democrat Party, instead of blaming Hamas, who did it, they blamed Israel. For anyone still convinced, by the way, that the leftist propaganda machine that Israel is to blame for Hamas killing people, Hamas has never once asked for or agreed to a ceasefire deal. They've never done it. Israel has been open to it. They've been less open to it at times. They've actually come up with an agreement where they would do it. Hamas never wants it. So why are we asking Israel to ceasefire when Hamas is murdering Israelis and Americans? It makes no sense. Why would us in the West, Israel is part of the West at this point, kowtow to a terrorist organization? It's completely beyond me. Hamas holds the responsibility for those dead Americans, but the Biden administration's desire to just slowly lose, it's pathetic, and this is why Tim Walz can't speak to it, because he agrees with that policy. I mean, the Biden administration is, just overall, not just in Israel, but the Biden administration, when it comes to foreign policy, looks the same as what a Harris-Walz administration would look like. It would not change at all. It is the Democratic Party platform. It's the way foreign policy has worked for them for a very long time. I have to say that even beyond the economy, and the economy is big, but beyond economy, it's crazy to think that anyone would vote for Harris over Trump just based on what you can see and what is actually tangible. The economy is crazy for sure, right? Like, you look, it's like, how does anyone believe that the economy would be better under Harris than Trump? Because we have the case study. Like, we have what happened between 2017, 2021, and then you have what we have today. And it's just, there's just no comparison. How you could believe that Trump would be worse, I don't understand it. It's crazy for the economy, but for foreign policy, I think it's even crazier, because we literally had unprecedented world peace from 2017 to 2021. And now we are looking at literally on the verge of world wars between Ukraine and Russia. Not only did Russia invade Ukraine, we now have Ukraine attacking Russia on Russian soil. Again, I'm not even getting into the morality of this. I'm not even talking about my position on Ukraine. I'm just saying war is bad. It wasn't happening under Trump. It's that simple. It really is that simple. We're looking at potentially a escalated conflict in the Middle East as well between Iran and Israel. Those things weren't even a thought, because it turns out that terrorists were scared of Trump, and they aren't that scared of continual wars that the Democrats love, because it turns out that continual wars actually keep people like Putin, like Xi Jinping, in power all along. So again, how anyone could look at Trump and think that somehow he's going to be worse is crazy. How you could look at Kamala Harris and think that you're going to get anything different than what Biden is equally as crazy. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.